So we'll go ahead and get started. Thank you for being here. I'm Tiffany Callahan, presenting on behalf of the rest of the Bio-Ontologies Organizing Committee, which this year included Michelle Demontier, Robert Hohendorf, Maxa Klumanov, and Nuria Quira-Rosenuk. And thank you so much for being here. So this Bio-Ontologies is a special COSI, and one that we're proud of in particular because it's one of the longest running COSIs in ISMB. And its purpose has somewhat evolved over the years, although been core focused on the application, development, and evaluation of ontologies within the biomedical and life sciences domain. This year we had 18 submissions, including 2 proceedings papers, and we're really proud that we've covered a bunch of different countries, which is more than we covered last year for our authors. We had 41 reviews, which is also up from last year, and almost a 95% acceptance rate. And we'd like to thank all of the people in this table who are reviewers who contributed to helping us provide the review of all the applications. So thank you very much. Some of which are actually in this room. This year we're actually bringing back something new. So we have a thematic series with the Journal of Biomedical Semantics for submitted papers, and we will be contacting you within a few months after the conference to see if you'd be interested in submitting or expanding the work that you submitted to be part of a journal series. And assuming this goes well, it's something we'll be carrying forward through the next few years as well. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them at the breaks about this. So in this opening session, since we've shifted things around, since tomorrow we're doing a joint session with BOSS, we're going to include some information that we normally include in our closing session, and that we are trying to build community around bio-ontology. So it has been around for a long time, but we want to make sure it survives and is around for the next set of years as well. And so our goal is to try to engage more of the community versus in terms of trying to reach out to more people to get reviews, to do more activities throughout the year, and to bring on more student and younger academics to help us run the conference. So if you have ideas or suggestions on how we can do this or would like to join us, please let us know. One thing we wanted to point out that we did last year that was really successful and we'll be doing this year as well are our ISCB Academy webinar series, where we had talks from our keynote as well as other people in our community who either are teaching and providing tutorials or presenting on upcoming work that they've been developing. And will be reaching out, but if you're interested in doing one of these, we'd love to invite you to do that and to broaden the scope of what we're presenting on as well. So if you have ideas that involve ontologies but are not ontology-centric, we're also trying to include those types of presentations. We have an ongoing competition, if you will, which we call CIRLIB, or the Continuous Evaluation of Relational Learning in Biomedicine. So we have 3 different knowledge graphs, and the goal of this competition is to develop algorithms that can be continuously evaluated to predict different kinds of relations in these sets of knowledge graphs. And the knowledge graphs all vary in the content and the underlying ontological structures, so it is not an easy task by any means. But if you're interested, we'd love to have you join. And if you'd like to join, it's something that we would like to evolve into also writing up a manuscript as well. So we hope to pay back the favor of you joining in this task with us. And I did that slide already. So you've met, or I've described the current organizers, and you've probably met them over the years. But again, we're really trying to invite and broaden both the organizing committee, but the community around this as well. So if you are interested in being part of any part of the development of this conference or just the community in general, we'd love to have you. And the particular types of things we're trying to introduce will be more engagement around training throughout the year, both at the level of graduate students as well as above, including more webinars and social media type engagements, and then hopefully, if possible, increasing the ways that we meet in person, assuming COVID allows. So this year we are honored to have 2 keynotes, one which we'll have today, one we'll have tomorrow, which is shared with the BOSC COSI. For our poster session is later this afternoon. It's the session B. It's downstairs. We encourage you to go look at the posters and interact with the authors there. It's a great opportunity to discuss. for today. So we will be balancing the hybrid conference situation with virtual questions as well as in-person questions. If you have them, we ask you to hold them till the end, and then we will work with the speaker to have you come up to the microphone and ask your question. We will continue the discussion in Slack if we run out of time to ask or to answer them during our session, but please do not interrupt the speaker as we go through. Finally, before we get started, we are doing awards this year, so we will be doing a $100 Best Poster and a $200 Best Paper Award. This voting system is active now, so we encourage you to place your votes by tomorrow at 11:50 a.m. Central Time at latest to select who you'd like to see this award winner be. And then, as always, there are a bunch of different ways for you to interact with us. We'll be sending this out through Slack as well later, but we do hope that you will be excited to get involved and join this effort with us maintaining the conference.